See, that is the zucchini.
Alright, let's see if I got this down yet. That wasn't exactly what I wanted to do. Still got cables connected here. That could have been a little worse. wheel or something? Digging up some treasure out here. There's lots more where that came from.
But you
This is Caleb. This is Caleb. Alright, well, gonna try to do some tilling out here, even though there's a bunch of rocks. I'm gonna do my best to not chew up any of these real big rocks. If I see them, I stop and I move them. Or if I hear them, I will stop and move them. But there are a lot of rocks in here. Just this section here. Over there is good. Over there is good. It's just this section here. It's got a lot of rocks. So here's some stuff that I found in the in that field. Some sort of a cast iron wheel. They got a, looks like a shank or a hoe or something. Some grate for a drain or maybe, and a couple of these cranks. Looks like maybe a, I don't know, a ratchet gear or something. This looks like an old wrench. Maybe. And I found some bottles too, which is pretty cool. But those are too far away. So I'm looking to get this type of stuff out of the ground before I till it. Which all this stuff came out of just that 100-foot by 100-foot area. So yeah. Onward. Let's get to some tilling. This is a stuck tractor. My only question is, why does the engine stop when I hit a rock like this? Why isn't there a clutch or something that's supposed to engage? All right, looks like I get to take apart a clutch because it's not working. All right, so I just loosened up this clutch plate here, all these bolts. Couple 2-3 turns, started the tractor, and the discs in here that I've marked haven't slipped at all. And the manual says now that I need to take this clutch apart. Otherwise, rocks are just gonna keep beating up this drive line here. So, time to take this thing apart, I guess. Let's try to get at it. Hello, Shots. How are you doing? We're working on the clutch right now of this tractor.
I'm gonna go look at the garden real quick.
Go for it.
Mommy's gonna go look at the garden, okay? I'll be right back.
Daddy.
Why don't we stay here and work on the clutch?
No.
Oh.
Frozen munch and all that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. I'm just tired to care.
I got it going.
Huh?
I think I got it going on.
I got it to pee.
You picked a zucchini?
We found it on the ground. I don't know if it fell out of their bag or they decided. I know, but everybody's got zucchini.
Yeah.
Daddy. This, the two, hey, tomatoes are ready, Daddy.
Tomatoes are ready?
Yes.
Zwei gelbe Tomaten hast du gegessen. I'm so tired. Like sleepy tired. Yeah, I'm yawning. Mama ist müde.
Mein,
Du musst früh zum Schlafen.
what I got is the zucchini, Daddy. I got the zucchini, Daddy. I get it to
Basically measured here.
big.
Yeah.
The big zucchini. The big zucchini big.
So groß ist die Zucchini. Wow.
Can I walk?
Can you walk?
Can I walk?
Did you put his egg carton back out? Is that what it is?
I did.
Did you text him and thank him or?
I did.
Nice. Yeah, I thanked him right away. I was like, oh wow, thank you so much.
They're good. All right, so each of these little springs here is 1 1.1/8 inches, the spacing here. So that should be loose enough to engage the PTO here and see some slippage. So let's put it all back in the tractor and see if we can see any slippage, and then we'll tighten it down to 1 1/16 to basically get it back to what it was from the factory, and that should allow us to get some rocks under the tiller without damaging the driveline. So yeah, let's try this out. kind of hard to see that, but I made a mark right there. Anyways, the clutch doesn't seem like it's slipping too much. And which means it's I do see it slipping a little bit. But I'm gonna go ahead and basically just try this out for a little bit. The plate, I think, is a little bit loose right now, but I am guaranteed gonna hit more rocks. So hopefully I'll be able to see this thing binding up safely, and then we can tighten up the clutch here as needed.
Make sure you stop it, Dad. That is a big box, Dad. Going to metal stuff, Dad.
Progress here. You finding some big rocks over there?
Yes, I just got a really big one. This big.
Okay, find some more rocks, Eleanor.
Dad, you're going to take it too. Dad, you're going to take it.
So here's our goodies pile, all the stuff that we've been pulling out of this field. Pretty exciting. Look at this. It's like a dagger. And hooks. Some old pliers. There's some old pliers right here, babe. So this must have been some sort of dumping ground. Parking lot. Probably a house, cabin here at some point. Who knows? Also lots of 3/4 inch brass or steel pipe. You can't see over there. But anyways, we've been finding that all over the place. So we're just digging out rocks here, and then I'm gonna go pick up some dirt. That's a nice haul, babe.
Nice haul of rocks. I feel like all the little metal pieces are kind of like a little piece of history, you know, from this field.
can pat in the ear. The orange ones. And the yellow one.
Can you grab them? Good job. Put it in the basket.
And another.
Can you get the other one? That was good? Look at that. I mean, honestly, a chain. This is how tractors brake.
how you made the, I guess where the walkway is gonna be, that's a lot less bumpy than what
We can just fix that last part though, right? I mean,
Yeah,
pull it over and...
fix it by hand. It's not that much. It's not gonna be perfect. It's gonna take a couple, maybe 10 try. I don't. another one coming.
Oh no, the one is wet.
All right, so here's my water main. And we're gonna dig a trench from here over there, and we're gonna install a fire hydrant. Don't try this at home. All right, so this is only step 1 of phase 2 of Plan B. There's the water main, check. And this is about 20 inches deep. So that's good. The pipe only needs to be about 18 inches deep, but it's gonna run this way, and we'll have a hydrant, water spout, water hydrant right here. That's gonna feed this plot here. Gonna be digging a drain that goes all the way through here that basically takes the water off the house back into here. And so I'm not gonna lay any water, and I'm not gonna do any more water trenching until I get this drain done. So anyways, looking good. Next step, install water line. So I'm not gonna lie, I'm not surprised that that first run didn't work. I was in the wrong gear and buried the bed maker after going about 4 or 5 feet. And then just making adjustments while I was going, I lifted it up too high. And anyways, the good thing is that it did put the weed barrier down and the drip tape. So I'm just gonna fix this up and try it again tomorrow. All right, so I'm gonna recap here what I'm gonna do differently next time. So one, the angle of this bed maker here is too high in the back. These wheels aren't touching, so need to loosen that coupler up there or whatever that's called and make sure that this bed maker is at least horizontal. With it horizontal, it's gonna dig less into the ground in the front, and the wheels are actually gonna have more pressure in the back. And also I'm gonna be picking up a little bit more dirt with whatever these rollers are called here. So that's the first thing. The second thing, so I'm gonna wanna make sure that this bed maker is level from left to right, if not a little bit lower on this side. What's happening is that the bed maker, when I did that pass, was tilted and not horizontal. So this plastic here was falling to the right side and sitting on this bar here, which creates friction and will tear the plastic, and it was way too tight. So what happens here is you can loosen this up, right? And so this thing will spin freely. There's another stopper on that side, loosen that up. But what ended up happening is this actually pulled down to the right here as I was going, because the bed maker wasn't flat or level, left to right. And so that was creating more tension. The next thing is I'm gonna make sure that I'm in low and not medium, because I didn't have enough power when I was pulling this thing. Of course, I had a few things wrong back here, but I'm gonna go with low speed next time. These, I'm going to basically have them where I did last time, about right there, not all the way down. And I'm gonna have them sitting at basically a 45 degree here. These aren't really doing anything at this point, so I'm probably gonna take them off. Anyways, pretty steep learning curve here. I think that's it for the adjustments next time. But yeah, we'll see how this goes tomorrow morning.
$200, but if you're going to be
Wow.
You better get down, Eleanor.
You
That's
better
not
sit
safe.
down right now.
It's not safe.
A butt dial.
Did I call somebody?
Another two. You want another one? Which you want? Which pumpkin? One.
I want this one. You give me this one.
Alright, so I think I finally figured this thing out. Holding the end with the excavator wrapped around a board here with the plastics wrapped around a board with the drip tape held in place by the excavator, and then vroom vroom up the lane here. It's taken me quite a few tries. These 2 rows were both failed attempts here. But I need to leave Emily wants a few of these actually uncovered, so anyways, let's give this, this looks like our last bed here, so let's wrap this up. So this is what we look like at the end. Just gotta cut all this and then basically bury the ends here. And that's that. Got the drip tape, 2 lines of drip tape underneath each one of these plastic rows. So that should be good. One thing I learned from a class that Emily took with this drip tape, that you just cut the end off, fold the end up, and put this end slide it on there. That's that. Here we go. We got the inspector is here. So deers have been walking on them. They poked a few holes in those rows.
Oh, really?
But we can just use them to plant stuff in or whatever.
Good job. High five. Yay!
Eleanor.
This one. Another.
There we go.
Now you can look for more.
Throw that in the bottom.
Okay. Mom, look, I have a ball. Look. Papa, can you hide them?
Throw those in there.
You do one and then I do two.
Okay. There we go. Thank you. High five.
What is it for?
There's a drain at the bottom of there, and the water in this drains out, is going to drain out into these rocks. We'll put dirt on top of it. Nice job. Yeah, we're going to put all these rocks in the ditch. Nice job. right. So this backfill didn't go as good as I wanted to. There's big chunks of grass in here, and it could be more level, but you know what? That's really not important, because what is important is right here. So we're gonna have a drip system here set up for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 covered rows here, and then the uncovered rows right there, and a couple up there. This is gonna be tulips. So yeah, I think we're done here. This is a lot of work, but you know, we're still testing everything out. You know, these rows could be a little bit bigger, whatever. But yeah, I think we're gonna call it good here for this little project. And you know, finish up the drip system and get all that worked out. But you know, the field's done, water main's done. The rest is gonna be cake, I think. Well, we got to put up a deer fence, but you know. Anyways, life goes on. We're gonna get it done here. Right on. Next project. Bang bang.